Hello, Power Year number twos, and welcome to Gemma's Window. It's January 2020. Wow, and we're in a new universal year of 4. Ooh, that's a year where everybody on our planet, Earth, wants to get things done. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Oh, okay. When you're in a universal year of 4, I wrote down some fun facts, and this is for everybody. I know you're a power year number 2, but in the universal year of 4, you're going to feel a hankering for building new foundations for job, for selling your home, for starting something new, and even a new relationship, or people want to know where they stand generally this year. It's a year to face challenges head on and to persevere and to not give up. So don't take those challenges that come your way on a new project or idea or plan. You don't have to take them as negative signs. Like, it's a sign. Everything would go easier for me if, the universe wanted it for me. That's really never the case, but especially in this universal year of 4. This year is a test, and some things can come up from your past. And we all feel in this year that we need a little stability. So for you personally, twos, you're in a month of 3. So this month of January for you is meant to be a little bit of a lighter month. It's meant to give you some energy, some fun, some frolic, so that in the month of 4, when you get there in February, you've had a little bit of rest, because 4 means work. But going back power year 2s to what does the power year of 2 mean? That's the big message here today, for this whole year for you. Now, your power year 2, that number is going to stay the same for you for the whole year. And so if you're questioning, did I do the calculations right? You can look in the box below, the calculation box, and you can see the correct calculation, or you can jump onto my website, gemmaswindow@gmail.com. And the calculations are also written for you there. So if you concluded you're a power year number 2, your month is the month of 3. And the month is going to change for you with every month, but I'm going to tell you what that is. So all you have to do is be certain of your power year number. Okay, 2s, if you're in the power year number 2, this is a year of teamwork, of peacemaking, of trying to work things out with a partner, trying to find a partner and have things work out, or trying to end them once and for all. So it really is about partnership, peacemaking, teamwork kind of year. So you might be given those opportunities throughout the year, and you may not like them too much, or you may love them. So let's see what's going on. All right, so we have some special days for you if you want to mark these down for yourself. And if you are a power year number 2 and you are looking for a job for this month, or you want to pitch a new project at work or make some kind of request, your best days are January 1st, January 5th. Oh, no. I'm sorry. January 1st. So sorry, 2s. January 19th. January 28th. Okay? If you are looking for romance, 2s, the best days in January will be the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, and the 30th. Okay, 2s, if you're looking for money, extra money, winning that lottery, or getting paid back money that you're owed, or a salary increase, asking for a raise, those days will be January 5th, January 8th, January 23rd. Okay. And that is it for you for the month. Okay, now one more group of special days, and those would be days for endings. It might be a day for you to end something. It might be a day that some kind of ending comes your way. January 6th, January 15th, January 24th. Okay, and that's it for endings. All right, twos. Let's take a look now. The month of 3, as we said, the month of 3 is meant to be a more fun month for you, a lighter month, but it can bring drama into your life. Let's take a look at, for those of you twos who are working, how does this month of January 2020 affect you? So you've already got a job, and then we're going to take a look for those of you who are looking for work. But for those of you who already have a position, let's see how you're perceived at the workplace. Ooh, there's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders. Oh my God. Ooh. There's a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, twos. Man, if you're not already the boss, this is a month of promotion for you. Even if you are the boss, you may be getting a promotion this month. This is a lot. It seems that there's a project that you've had a hand in or are basically working on that you are going to have excellent results from. Holy cow, twos. You know, normally, twos, this year is about you working with people, but you may be working with people, but this looks more like a leadership role. Like you're really coming into home base this month and will end up with a very victorious result in one way, shape, or form. I feel like, twos, you may have put yourself out on a limb somewhere along the line in the past, and boy, has what you have done or said or contributed to come full circle and into fruition for you. You were right with your instincts, and you're rolling. So keep going, twos. There's nothing more positive I can add to this reading. The only thing I can tell you is that if it doesn't come around in January, you hang in there. You hang in there, because February you're in the month of 4. That's a big result month. January, February, 4. March is 5. April 6. April, May, June. So June is 8, where June is a great big financial month for you, reward month for good karma, for good work ethic. So you may be waiting, but you may know that already. You may be just starting on this or be partway through. But that's what the cards say, is you're doing very, very, very well. And if you're not being rewarded, look for one. Look for one where, it might be elsewhere. But let's not jump the gun. It looks to me like you've got good things happening right where you are. Let's shuffle these cards and let's take a look for you twos, for those of you who are looking for work. You're looking for work. Okay. Okay. Okay, interesting, because I was wondering how this was going to play out for you twos. What I have here, twos, is that I have an air of, not arrogance about you, maybe for some of you, but an air of, I'm better than this, I'm too good for this, I want to get rewarded for what I'm worth. And I think that you're right. And I think that what I'm curious about is what is coming into fruition is somebody's holding back from you. So let me put this kind of a spin on it for you. Twos, if it seems too good to be true, it is. And if it feels like your intuition is telling you something shady, your intuition is correct. I feel like the cards are trying to let you know that if it's at all possible for you to hold out, even though people are coming at you in all directions saying, are you going to work again? Are you going to get a job? What are you going to do? And you're in your mind's eye and you're thinking, I want to hold out. I want to get something I really like, or somebody that really appreciates me. I do feel like that's the message for you, is that if you can possibly do it, do it. Or if you have to take work or keep a job that you don't like to keep the bills paid, you are right in assessing that it may not be right for you, or it's not for the long haul, and you're going to keep looking for something. Do keep looking for something. You're in a month of 3, and that's a month of making acquaintances and meeting new people who can maybe able to help you get more recognition, like you're worth, like you're worth. And you're saying to yourself, some of you, God, am I conceited or something? And I don't feel like that's the point of the reading. I feel like the point of the reading is that you are correct. You are worth more. So why aren't you doing it or getting it? Maybe some of you are thinking that, I didn't pick the right major or school or vocational type of school or career, or I didn't go to school at all. And I'm worth more. I could get more if I did. I think that those thoughts are exactly where they're meant to be. I think you're absolutely right. And I think that in this downtime of January, you're going to be much more convinced in February of what you need to do to put the pieces together and have a happier career place. Okay, twos, let's move on. Let's put these back in the deck and let's get another deck. Okay, all right. Let's pick another deck and let's take a look at relationship and romance. So twos, this is a month for love triangle, affair, flirting, just being at the right place at the right time, or the wrong place at the wrong time, depends on how it goes. Let's see what the cards say for those of you twos who are in a relationship this month. Now that's for you twos. That's not a love triangle for your partner unless the cards say so. It's for you. You're the ones in the month of 3. So you're the ones who may have other opportunities where love goes. Let's pick cards for you twos and see for those of you who are already in a relationship. Okay, just hang in there with me one moment for those of you in a relationship. I will tell you this, twos. Whatever is the conflict in the relationship or will be coming into being in the month of January for you or near future, I feel like you've been trying to head it off at the pass and do everything that you can to work with it or not bring it up again. I just don't feel at this point the cards or the reading wants you to think that this is a quick one or an easy workout or this is all going to fall into place. I feel like there's just a lot of confusion, and I don't feel like your integrity is there and you want to handle this situation correctly, but I don't feel like you really know how. So there is an element of seeking professional advice with your partner, because you're in a year of 2 where you want to know where you stand, and you want to know if things are going to work out, and you want to know maybe if your loved one wants a family. Well, why are they stopped talking about it? And you may just need some professional help or help outside of yourself. I don't want to just say everybody has to run to a counselor, because you may have a parent that you can confide in and talk to, or their parent or their very good friend who you trust, that will keep your confidences on what's the best way to go about this. So it doesn't have to be professional help, but I do feel like you need to call in outside help or outside opinions to try to get to the bottom of what you want, because I'm not feeling it in this month of January. If you keep going the way that you're going, I'm not feeling that a conclusion comes to this issue. And I happen to have a love triangle card coming into being. Since it's in the cards, I will have to say that it can be your loved one or you that starts looking for comfort elsewhere. And this can cause, upset down the road. Okay, twos, that's what I feel for the month of January for you in a relationship. Let's take a look at those of you who are looking for a relationship. Okay, so you're a power year number 2 and you're looking for a relationship. And let's see what we have for you. I feel you're admired. Yes, you are. You are admired, and I feel like you're admired by someone that you're not really expecting. Okay, so what I feel like I have here, twos, is that you're getting a little confused out there in the world of love and lust and looking for relationships, and I feel like it's right under your nose. A relationship or someone who's good for you is actually right under your nose. The symbolism that I'm getting is that the old friend that you've always looked at as a sidekick or an old friend, you're in touch with or you're out of touch with, actually has always had a thing for you. And you just say, nah, no they don't. Oh yeah, maybe somebody has said that along the way, but I don't really think that. I don't really believe that. Or I've heard they're still with, someone else. Or I've heard they only like brunettes and I'm a blonde. And I feel like you could potentially be really missing something that's right within your grasp. Now, when the reading is over and you're driving in your car and you're thinking to yourself, well, who could that be? Who could that be? Maybe it hasn't happened yet. Maybe it's coming into being where you meet someone and you're thinking, no, they just came to fix my plumbing. I mean, they didn't look at me twice. I don't know why, why am I having dreams about them, or why this or why that? That's just an example. I feel like you're letting things get in the way of realizing who might be a potentially very good partner for you. Now, this is a month of meeting somebody in the month of January. Okay, so January 4, 5, 6. So that's January, February, March, April. So more in the month of March, April is when it might all come into place for you. As far as relationship goes. So that's very interesting. So it may not be a rush job here, but we do want to get you to change your perspective and expect a little bit more from people in a relationship, and to look for joys within someone you may already know or someone you may meet and not be expecting anything from. Alrighty, my twos. Why don't you, as the last part of our reading, think of a question that's any question at all. Any question at all. And I'm going to choose cards that will give us the best possible outcome, twos, for this in this month of January. What can we expect as an outcome for any question you have? Go ahead and ask about romance. Go ahead and ask about work. Go ahead and ask about any kind of question you have. It's okay if we've already discussed it. Hang in there, twos. I'm just pulling these cards. Ooh, twos. Twos. I feel like what the cards are saying, and you can hear the concern in my voice, is that I'm afraid you're going to give up something good to go after something bad, or that's not as good. Now, this conflicts a little bit with your reading in other areas, but I don't want to confuse myself by backtracking. Just listen to everything all again if you have to. But I feel like some of you might just be the type of person that's always questioning, is there something better for me out there? Is there more money for me out there? Is there a better doctor for me out there? Is there a better school for my child out there? And I feel like this month of January, you might be given some idealistic information. Like, there's always a better school. There's always a better job. Come on, you can make it work. And just to be wary of that, because where I have you coming from is all aspects of your life. The card is saying all aspects of your life, and maybe you don't feel this way, but really most aspects of your life are in a good position for this month of January in 2020. And the cards just don't want you to be too hasty and too disgruntled with, well, my spouse, he was really handsome and now his stomach is getting a little bigger and he's losing some hair. And well, that's it. You know what? We just want to tell you in the reading that, where he has some things that may be going awry or not as great as you'd like them to, and you're feeling a little dissatisfaction, he probably has other qualities that are very good. And that's what the cards want you to stop and recognize. Before you make a hasty decision in this month of 3 for you, January, in the month of January, we don't want you to be too hasty, because it's that old, be careful what you wish for. And that's a tough one for me too, to kind of swallow. Be careful what I wish for. Well, I wish for a lot of money. How could that be bad? But and yet I feel like that's what the cards are saying, is maybe appreciate what you have a little bit more, try to look at it a little bit differently, and hang in there, and let's revisit this question again next month, and maybe the month after that, and so on and so on. Thank you so much, twos. Have a wonderful month of January in 2020. If you haven't subscribed, please do. I'd love to have you. Any questions about me, or if you'd like to get a hold of me and contact me, ask me a question, hop on to Gemma's Window at gmail.com. Thanks, twos. See you next month in February. Bye for now.